this gorgeous? Gorgeous. This is Moon Palace. I'll give you a view all the way around. Those are our chairs right there. Got to get out early and get the chairs, right? Okay, so I'm not really going to be on social media very much this week because I'm really being present with my family, but I will be doing my Daily Dose live. So today's Daily Dose is really related to the verse that I posted earlier this morning about sowing, and that what we sow, we reap more than we sow, later than we sow. And this is one of the life principles in the Charles Stanley Life Principles Bible, which is my go-to resource. But I also want to direct you to Matthew 13, which is the parable of the sower. And those of you who are familiar with Jim Rohn, who sadly is no longer with us, but his wisdom in business and leadership, and certainly social marketing, has outlived his actual life. You know that he talks about the sower, and that the sower continues to sow even wherever the seed may land. I'm going to put my sunglasses on. Okay, so what's my point? My point is that we have to sow steadily, and we have to sow in a smart way, because what we sow is what we reap. And what we sow, we reap later than we sow. And what we sow, we reap more than we sow. So you have to be steadfast in our sowing. And as God-centered entrepreneurs, we know that ultimately what we're sowing are the seeds of the good news of Christ and how he impacts every part of our life and how we can reflect his light to the world through our business. As we've talked about, we have a very unique opportunity as God-centered entrepreneurs to pursue success God's way and to hustle with heart, to show the world what it looks like to bridge faith and business, and to show up in calm and peace and joy as we build the business. And that is part of our sowing. And you guys, I'm just going to tell you, sometimes you're sowing and sowing and sowing, and you feel like, when is the harvest coming? But you have to be steadfast in that sowing, because as the life principle says, we will reap what we sow more than we sow later than we sow. So not only do we have to be steadfast in continuing to sow, not only do we have to be careful what we're sowing, but we also have to know that the harvest is going to be later than we sow. No farmer plants his crops and then suddenly expects there to be a harvest 2 days later. I love the saying that I've seen, which says, something to the effect of, you can't expect results in 2 days. You are not Amazon Prime. You guys, it's the same for sowing. We cannot expect to have results immediately from our sowing, but we can be very conscious of what we're sowing and where we're sowing and how we're sowing, because everything we do reflects Christ. So let's be smart and steadfast sowers. Oh, there's another cruise ship coming in. Somebody asked where I am. I'm in Otos Rios, Jamaica. A trip planned by my travel agent, Beverly Brown of Chesapeake Travel. Shout out, Beverly. And I'm just waiting for my family to get up and come meet me on the beach so we can get this day started. So that's your Daily Dose for today. Get down below. Let me know how this resonates with you, especially if you're in a season where you just feel like, I'm sowing and sowing and sowing, and I am not seeing the harvest. Please get down and let me know. Get on over to Success God's Way and the Hustle with Heart Coach. You guys, I am soliciting topics for the 2020 podcast, and I would love for you guys to let me know what you're struggling with, and not only how we can pray for you, but what topics would you love to see covered in our podcast. And of course, get on over to erinharrigan.com and subscribe so you don't miss a podcast. The latest one just dropped yesterday, and you don't miss a blog, and a new blog post is coming. I'm actually going to be writing that later today as I enjoy our quiet time on the beach. So let me give you a view to say farewell. Hold on. Here we go. Thank you for tuning in to our Daily Dose. I promise you beautiful views all week, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.